Hello? Oh. to get into right now, about to cover from A to Z how I really get down. I'm talking about getting silly, getting wild, happens everywhere, coast to coast. Yeah, I'm talking about that con life. Yeah, I got a delicate balance between what I do for pay and what I do for play. Which would I choose? I don't think that I could say. Sometimes I feel a little two-faced knowing I go two ways. I'm just trying to defy all odds like Doug Flutie. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm trying to strive to the weekend when the con is mine. Pack up my bags, ready, get set, go. Gotta catch my planes, time to jet set, yo. From coast to coast and con to con, like PAX to MagFest to CGF's what we on. Free play, arcades, all slaying, Street Fighter, Walter Beast, I could stay all day. I wish I could gain time or even save time, but like an Apple Watch, I gotta show a little FaceTime. So for a great time and chilling at the same time, you can get the squad together and get faded with some green wine and say bye.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Day two, a little party never stop me, man. I'll be damned. Pop some ibuprofen and toss back some coffee, fam. Seriously faded, gone like Vader. Had to let my force awaken several years later. Looked at the scotch and said, well played. Killed me last night, but now I'm back to life like Edo Sensei. Hit the vendor floor, it's where I spend the core amount of my time and my money, and in the end, but I'm rich in the memories of hanging with my homies, meeting cool cats who never would've known me. Keeping on schedule, man, that's half the battle. Right now, I'm sure I'm late to my own damn panel. So I kick back a Red Bull, now I got wings. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about raps and things. Since you're here, come and kick it with the NPCs. If you chill, we don't care about who you be.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Now I'm on stage, you know we mobbing, man. NPC Collective, that's my mobbing fam. Back then they had to laugh through a lot of hands. Now we're the ones laughing out here with a lot of fans. One thing I can say is I'm definitely not jaded, but it's the last night, so I'm definitely faded. All they be doing now is flopping on their couch, man. But the con life is awesome, I can vouch, man. Yes, we definitely made it, cause we rainy, but we over here. It's prime entertainment. All my life I have waited for the hip-hop nerds watching metal shred, then rocking DDR with some metalheads. On the final day, sleep's what I lack, and the first thing I think when I leave is when will I be back? Cause the con is the place, don't care what you heard, it belongs to us all, yeah, like millions of nerds.
Yo, let me see your hands if you bout that kind of life. Yeah, you heard me, I ain't gonna ask twice. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Let me hear your war, let me see that cosplay. Shout out to the con, our hidden trove and enclave. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
This is dedicated to all you crazy MFers that I be seeing at every single con. Doesn't matter if I'm East Coast, West Coast, down with the dirty South. That's a ludicrous reference.
It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say.
Trust me, who you rockin' with them or just me? I can show you how to be real and be free. Take you to Hollywood heaven, baby, if you really wanna party with me. Grab me ass, girl, you know what it is, baby. Put my hands where your eyes can see. I can see you standing in the lights with me, with no ego. Me and you against the world. No, for real, you look like one in a million. One in a million. Come be my Aaliyah. Show you a place to me. I'll show you on me. If you're loyal, girl, you inspire me to be royal. You ain't got a trip, we good in Diego. So whatever I say,
It's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say,
whatever I say, it's a go, girl. Me and you can get away. You the home girl, but I'm tryna make you bae. Ain't even got a front, no, I ain't ashamed. I'ma keep it blunt like what I blaze. Elevate with your boy, baby, catch a wave. I could be your son, come and catch a ray. I could put you on, show you how to levitate. Yeah, and I know they let it hate it, so I let them hate. Yeah, what you doing, girl, don't ever take your love away. Yeah, cause if you got my back, then I'ma lead the way. So whatever I say,
it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say,
believe in me. Girl, tell me, do ya believe in me? Girl, tell me, do ya believe in me? Girl, tell me, do ya believe in me? Girl, tell me, do ya?
it's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So let's get it. You ready? Hey. So I've been out here for a minute, got me grown now. Always moving around, feel like a stranger in my hometown. You ain't really about it unless you really been around it. I've been looking for my moment, now I think I finally found it. Oh yeah. Well, things ain't go according to plan, so now I show the world I've been trying to hide. Won't act like I ain't scared to leave, but this right here's my therapy. I went through the dark and now there's light in my eyes. I just changed the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it. I took a break, but now I'm never leaving. Yeah, I feel like something woke inside. Heartbeat working overtime. Everything was motorized, but now I'm up and more alive. So let my family know I'm fine and it's a new day. Cause there's a whole lot I gotta say. So I'ma tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days. legs like a crew cut, feeling used up, but now I'm grew done grinding till I make a few bucks. Somebody do some, ayy. Yeah, I've been depressed, yeah, I've been a mess, but I guess you gotta hit your worst and make it to your best. And I still have my rainy days, I doubt those ever fade away, but I've been seeing color instead of all those other shades of gray, and I just had to find myself. I know life is great and I just needed to remind myself. Yeah, I remember that a flower don't stay in bloom all year long, so one bad day don't make it all go wrong. Opportunity knocks while I just hold the door. I know that I just gotta focus more, and I can finally see that heaven I've been going towards, with angels singing praises through these vocal cords. They wanted me to tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise when we're back we gon' celebrate. Yeah, yeah, baby, save the day. So raise your glass to them better days, 'cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day. This my soul in a vessel, through this whole instrumental. Every doll from the pencil, I'm a voice, not an echo. Yeah, this my wants and my fire, this my constant desire. This the sound of overcoming all those doubts in my mind. And it'll be worth it, it won't be perfect, but I'll have plaques and I'll have purpose. I'll have love and I'll have family, I'll have friends that understand me. I'll have a wife and a kids and a life for the rent, even though life getting shorter. One day I'll have it all, just not in that order. Tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise when we're back we gon' celebrate. Yeah, save the day. So raise your glass, 'cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, save the day.
Yo, live stream has started. You can stop whining like little girls. Tokyo Open hasn't even happened. I told you we start at 6. I'm gonna have the stream starting at 5:30. If you didn't listen, then maybe you should do that. All right, internet people. Yep, and as I said, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Nobody gives a shit if you're here. If you want to be here, I'm glad you're here. The rest of you, we don't give a shit. What up, SK? How's it going? What up, Harrison? What up, John? How's it going? Yeah, bro, I gotta start the stream and then get that energy flowing before we get going. Otherwise, those are gonna be boring. I don't want to be bored. Up, Scott, Santiago, Sergio, Foy, hello, hello, what up? Humix, how's it going? I'm great. I am great. Nothing. You didn't miss anything, Foy. We are just getting started. All you missed was a little complaining, some immaturity, and that's about it. What up, Austin? Yo, yo. Rosemary, hello. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Feels good. Session's almost ready, I think.
Yo, Paul, what's going on? How's it going? Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad, mate. Did you trade NY today? Mm-hmm.
Of Santiago, gains are great.
How's it been going trading AJ? Yeah. Yeah, but I haven't taken Asian trade in good couple of months now, 4 months.
Yeah, I had one yesterday, last night on EJ. It was a quick buy. It was nice, but yeah, I'm real selective with Asian session.
Yeah, I just haven't seen anything worth taking.
No, I agree. We got lots of AUD news today, some NZD news, some tentative JPY after 8:30. Okay. Possibly a planning session. That's okay. What up, Dalton? How's it going? Yeah, Dalton, I'm gonna pull GJ up. I'm gonna mark it up real quick, see what's going on. Alright, so GJ, let's check it out. Daily. I have not looked at this yet, so this is all fresh. Just get an idea of where the daily's looking. Looks bearish, obviously, but we're at pretty good daily support. Maybe if we can pull up, make some resistance, then finish the drop down into this area is what I would, kind of what I'm expecting for where we're gonna go. So
Okay, dropping right now on the 30 minute.
Daily's still bullish, and we close bullish again. So I'm still, we gotta close bearish or break the lows for me to be really convinced. It's just ranging though. I mean, just look at 1, 2.
Yeah, this is ranging because this is rejecting.
Haven't gone anywhere yet.
The upside and the downside. They're just closing bullish.
Okay, so we got 4 hour there too. We know this is our daily area, so we're gonna tweak that, make it get a little tighter on the 4 hour. So I'll zoom in so we can see. Yep, beautiful. And 1 hour, same thing. Yeah, maybe if we come down to this area again and get a bullish close, get some buys, or if we come up here and we go bearish, get some sells and just kind of play the range on the daily. See how we set up. But yeah, this, I don't like trading in this, so I've been trying to avoid that at all costs. But 30 minute. Someone's car outside sounds like it's about to blow up. Yeah, I mean,
You had that last night.
yeah, I don't know what the heck it is. It was like that yesterday too, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I literally was thinking. That's why you said that yesterday.
Yeah, I don't, because I have my window open because it gets really hot in here with my PC running all day and the monitors and me being in here, and it just gets really warm. So I've had the window open all the time now, so it's not so damn hot. Because I think the modem and the router, they said it was overheating, so maybe it was too warm in here, but like it wasn't that warm. So, but yeah, no, ever since I've been opening the window, I just, every time at like 6, 7 o'clock, there's this car, and it just sounds like it's gonna pop.
Shit. But bro, oh. Yeah, bro, I was gonna say I'm not gonna be on the stream for long today. Yeah, I think sorry. No. I gotta get to bed. Gotta be up early. And I gotta do a couple videos as well. I think GJ right now on the 30 minutes, if you can get a candle closing back below maybe around 136, 140, then we should see a continuation down back to 136.
Yeah, we got this little support here, but I think the best thing is going to be back at 136. See what happens. Do we get support, or do we close underneath? I think that might be. If we get under here, I think we should fall back to the bottom of the range. If we stay above, we should go back to the top of the range. That'd be kind of my idea, but I'm going to try and find something else on another pair.
Yeah, no, but even if you look at the hourly, like the hourly closing above that resistance, right? So obviously, naturally, if this 30-minute closes back in the range, then essentially we should fall down to back down to 136, which is that, you know, liquidity area 15 pips away.
Yeah, I just think a better probability of trade would be something down here to either go down or go up, because we got nice candles here, so that'd be a better trade than trying to trade into this.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know what, like GJ's like when it, because it's got no volume, it will just fall to support and then range.
Yep. What up, Juan? How's it going? AU? Yeah, we might check out AU. There's a lot of AUD news tonight, though, so. Yeah, so we'll see.
Good evening. What's your average profits? No, I can't hear no buzzing.
We got some 4-hour support in this area here. Hourly's going bullish. 30 minutes also going bullish.
Four records deep, 5 EPs, 1 mixtape, cause you can't kill me. Poison when I spit it, Komodo dragon, nerdcore royalty, Kimono dragon. Cisco by daily and loquaciousness. No rapper ever born did a rhyme like this. MC Lars with the rhythmic alacrity. Oratory skills causing mad catastrophe. The whole crew sick, like Kubrick. Got your eyes wide shut for this apocalypse. Let's face it, I'm an awesome rapper. Post-punk laptop velociraptor. No, I won't dumb it down for the mainstream fan. Cause the mainstream fan has lame taste, man. Yeah, I said it. And I'm flying over hurdles. Keep it underground like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See a funny thing happen on my way to the stage. Waylaid by a stegosaurus, second on my leg. When I made my escape, it was way too late. Got that T-virus strain all up in my veins.
Got 1 hour resistance up here again.
Loose up at Comic-Con. Tearing up your lawn like a Moclodon. Take away your girl like I was Donkey Kong. Jurassic Park this van in your city every time I rock a show. Cause the fans all bounce when I light up the room with that pyroclastic flow. Yo! No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. No mercy, no surrender. Zombie T-Rex, I'm killing it forever. Cause I'll make that smart music, that hard DIY from the heart music, that Lars, he came to straight rocket music, that burning down your local hot topic music, that KRS-One on my album music, that of course you know I've read up on now.
Yep, Clay, I already sent it to you.
All day music, that guy who gave you K-Flay music, that R.I.P. Pat Wood music, that only wanna do a bit of good music, that got here on my own music, that hey, it's weird.
HFX, hope you're well, brother. Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you? Yeah, I'm gonna get some more simulations coming soon. They're gonna have to just be pre-recorded, not necessarily live simulations for the minute. Just for some reason I'm experiencing just so much lag. Cool, do you ever get lag when you do simulations on YouTube? Yeah, I think it's my computer, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm no computer whiz.
Causing more damage and destruction than the city has ever seen. We go now live to the Golden Gate Bridge, where a zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex is currently ripping apart the suspension cables and pushing cars into the bay.
I got good internet though. I got really good internet. Yeah, that's what I mean. I know. Yeah,
If you have the good internet though, that definitely you need the good
that's
internet to
positive.
do it, but your computer won't be quick enough to do it regardless of internet without it.
Oh, someone's asked for our Instagram. My mic. Is that better?
It's a little bit better, yeah.
What about that?
A little better.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, someone's asked for our Instagram.
Yep. Throw it in the chat, bro. Mine is on the live stream, and Harrison will put his in the chat for you.
Is that alright?
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't tell you to do it if it wasn't all right, Harrison.
Just double checking, mate.
I know.
You know, I'm a respectful guy.
Oh, I know. And I told you where I stand on everything, and nothing has changed.
Yeah, bro. Just the YouTube's taking time. Just need to get some people to start coming on, watching some lives when I get that up and running. Eventually, what I want to do is do some simulations.
Just got to keep doing it. I mean,
in the meantime, I was thinking of doing like some, I don't know, Q&A, weekly Q&A live stream, something like that. And then as soon as I get a new computer, I can go ahead and do the live simulation sessions.
What's up, fam?
What's going on, bro?
Just to finish the trading challenge again.
The what?
The trading challenge with Cam again. I redid it.
What's that?
It's just a trading challenge thing. Paul's done it too. Some people have done it. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station yesterday?
She's late for baby yoga, but she's looking hella fly. Breastfeeding out in public, catching everybody's eye. With her brand new Orbit stroller and her probiotic smoothie. I hope was checking prices on that tasty vegan sushi. With that Adbusters mag and her artisan toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon if it line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom, cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl.
yeah, boy, send up the chart.
So was my headset making a noise? Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. I was gonna shoot off anyway, so I'll see. Are you doing one tomorrow?
Yeah,
Oh, no, there
every
is no one
Monday
tomorrow.
through Thursday, bro.
Sorry, forgot it was a Thursday.
Oh, yeah, it's only.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, wicked. I'll see you. I'll see you then.
Yes, sir.
But his
Alright,
breath
safe, bro.
smells
See you, everyone.
Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban petting zoo with recycled wood chips and a Manhattan view. Cause her Greenpoint sublet had to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows, so she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her diaper bouquets. Before the Starbucks down on Union sold soy lattes, there was hipster girl trying to find her way. Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA, married with a mortgage and an IRA, hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is
You on the Euro yen, Paul?
Yep, I'm on EJ right now. I'm kind of looking. Looks like it's trying to make some support, and if this can get a good, strong close, I think we'll be moving up.
Back up to that one. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry.
I'm thinking like we'll move up to maybe 124, 200 area, or 140, or my bad, 124, 200, or
Jessica
124,
is
150.
rural. It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
Let's see here. I'm just pulling up. I don't usually have that one on my on my chart.
with her ex-fiance who had gone EDM.
It looks like we're.
It was hard to stay friends. And his co-ed hoodie with the
It looks like we're trying to.
in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried a night about? Asked Terry Gross. A girl I
If we get a bullish close here, we should push up and get up to here, or up here, or up here is kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 124.43, which is the lows from the 9th of September area.
What level?
124.43, which is from September 8th and 9th. It was the low of September 8th and 9th. 124.43. What's the date today? It's the 16th, so a week ago, I guess.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not
Yep.
a letter wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles are so passe. That's why I'm siding with Blossom on the whole for Rose.
And for me, I'd already be in that if I was paying attention to it, because I've got my pattern there on the 1 hour.
It is so
The
sad.
2 candles
There
ago
is
that
no
the tail
way
was
your
longer,
kids
I'd be
are
in
gonna
it
have a
and
birthday
be up
party at SeaWorld.
a little bit, not much though.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her indigo aura?
The board created. How are they gonna break the previous one? Yeah, I think that looks good. Just make sure you're aware that the news is coming. So if it doesn't go anywhere and it just keeps ranging, it might be waiting for the news to actually make its move. So just be observant of that.
And I would say, is it major news, Paul? I haven't been paying attention. I'm late to the game, so is it major news? So I would look for a push down, right? I would actually think a push down before a move up, quite possibly, to get everyone going short and then a push up. That's how I would play it. I would look for a push up, push down first.
Yep, I got you, Foy. Get this pulled up for you. Will I break down EJ? Yeah, JJ, I'll break down EJ. I'm kind of waiting on a buy if we get a nice bullish close. Preferably, I'd like it to close at least the size of this previous one, or damn near close, or a little stronger. Give us some good support. Oh yeah, but yeah, we'll pull. All right, Foy, got your chart.
Yo. What up, what up? I was
Yeah,
not
man.
home all day. I was home for like legit
If
an
it's a rodeo or
hour.
strip club show, I'll show. I'll definitely show up on time. Birdshot, what's up, man?
What up, bro? I'm starving. That's what's up.
Are you?
Can't. I'm on a strict meal plan.
Alright, Foy. Broken structure. Looking at the arrows, looks like we've come down. Higher high, higher low, no higher high, higher low, potential higher high. I think that's solid. Those arrows look good. It looks like we did create support here. Looks like good support. You got a nice bullish engulfing candle. Closed above this little potential minor resistance, or at least back into the range, and it should return back to the top of the range. Maybe one blast, maybe it goes up, comes back. Perfect. I think that looks great. I like your idea. Nope, I'm waiting on this 15-minute close. I want a nice solid 15-minute bullish close. Then I'm gonna put my stops underneath, and I can minimize if it does break the low and it just runs underneath.
Yo, Paul, I got a quick question for you. I was gonna say, you know, it's like, you know, on the every 30th day you withdraw your money and all that, everything like that, right? Are you allowed to leave some in there?
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty. Are you serious?
Okay. Because I was thinking about like leaving, I don't know, like 1 or 2% in there just in case for like a bigger, I was gonna say max account loss, whatever. Yeah. Just like 1 or 2% in, just because when it starts up again, I have those 2 chances. In his room with the robot making babies. On the matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music still alive, involved in every plot. Playing Beckman in the cartoon like Bill Murray in the movie. You have AUD restricted news, employment change and unemployment rate. $9.30, no AUD. Trade GBP. Showing zero prejudice, enjoying every race. Alternate realities, I know we've seen a few. Parents staying single, snuffles in the robot suit. Rick and Morty mutilated, buried in the yard. Logically impossible, like Soren Kierkegaard. He might say it's absurd, word I don't even know. Raising flu awareness every song and every show. So call me MC Haps, I'm a virus-hating rapper. Hoping Morty loves me, he's been looking very dapper. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp Field. He's Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, my Gazorpazorp Field, Gazorpazorp, my.
They call me Gazorpazorp Field. I've got an oddly improvisational feel, to be real. From a planet where males grow up to kill. John reads from his paper, but your boy keeps it real. Hit it with a you're a dumb, weak, stupid idiot. Throw a little white guild in for the fun of it. Gazorpazorp Fields is a line and I'm crossing it. Like ants in my eyes, Johnson, you are feeling it. On Gazorpazorp, it's not rude if it's honest.
Alright, nothing. That was not not a strong enough close for me. It could work. It could be support and send price up, but Asian session, we want to take. Let me say that again. It's Asian session. if we're gonna take a trade, we want it to. This got to be damn pretty. So that one's not damn pretty. That one's like meh.
I'm looking at UJ right now. For sells, I know it's coming up, and I don't know the structure on the lower time frame. Looks like it's going to continue up, but the way that Asian's going, I think near Asian Open, it's going to just do like within the first 15-minute card, and go like the top wick and then come down and break the low also.
I agree. Yeah, I think UJ looks good for some sells that once we get resistance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is what I think is gonna like happen. Because it happened, I think, what was it the other day when I was in the UJ trade, where it comes up when the hourly comes up, breaks kind of all the wicks, and then comes back down, and then breaks all the wicks, and then it continues down.
Mhm.
Kind of created clean traffic to continue down here.
Yep, kind of wiped out the left. We're gonna push back up to resistance because we had previous hourly support, and then we had resistance here now. So we're just tapping back into there, which is also kind of the same as that 30-minute level we have there. So now we'll see how we react there.
So GG kind of looking messy, no? On the 30 minutes, kind of nothing too clean.
So we'll see what happens on this 30-minute. This will also be last 30 minutes before Tokyo opens. So see what happens. GJ just looks like dog crap. So.
Yeah. I agree.
Everything just doesn't look great. You know what I mean? I look at these 1-hour candles, like, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, where are we going?
Let's see if we get volume and open even in a couple minutes. I'm looking at NZDCHF, and it's kind of the previous 4 hour, the previous 4 hour, and let's see, I think it was daily. Yeah, it kind of tapped into this older resistance. So I'm seeing if possibly it can be setting up for a sell, but on the lower time frames it doesn't look too pleasing. On the hourly it doesn't look too good, and on the 30 minutes it looks like it's kind of stuck in this range. So we'll see.
Rasim. We did GJ at the beginning. GJ is kind of... The plan is, if we're going to do anything, we're going to wait and see how we react at this 136 area. This was our support or technically it was also resistance yesterday in Asian. And then London kind of hit the same level. And then we made support in pre-NY, and then support in NYSE, and then support again during the day. So we're going to see what happens when we get back to this level. I think if we close underneath, we can see a nice move back to the bottom of the daily range. 135, like 700 area. 670, 700 probably be a good area to secure some stuff. If we go bullish again here, I think we're going to push back up to 136, 300, 384 area, 350. Is that that? Yeah, like yeah, like 320, 350 area. As daily's just in a big range, so what happens here will determine if we go back up here or if we come to the bottom of the range.
Oh, look at UJ.
Back.
And set up nice for the Asian Open.
Yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't get too far down.
I wouldn't trust 30-minute close though, because we could just wick above. Once that volume comes in.
Yeah, I would honestly like this. I would honestly like that. So pretend this 30-minute does close bearish, right? Or even if it doesn't, I would honestly like the Asian Open volume. Sometimes, you know, you're saying how we get the rip above. I would love for it to rip above, kind of tap into this liquidation zone, which lines up with this old resistance, and then come back down and then break the low. If that happens, I think once it grabs a liquidation from up here, it's gonna head down to at least the bottom of the range, or even further, kind of filling these wicks all the way to the bottom down here.
Yep. Yeah, I think rejection up in here would be nice.
Yeah, the whole this whole zone, liquidation type of grab zone. Just come up.
Liquidation zone. Yep.
Come up, tap, and then come back down. That's what I would love. So even if it does go up, I'm not too worried about it.
I'll be back in a sec.
Life on wheels, mate. I am not looking at any AUD pairs. There's news coming, restricted news coming. Yeah, I think 9:30 for us, or for me. So for the day, I'm not looking at any AUD pairs. If you want to send a chair, you can send it. But other than that, no AUD pairs. Just for today.
That's an easy win to me. Touch you said the best, never lower your eyes to enemies. Keep them hush like secrets at TGRI. Closest thing to perfect, 9.95. Splinter told me if I touch beats, treat it like pizza, eat it. Super shred the mic, so
Yeah, Jonathan. High impact news. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna just spike up and down. I'm kind of had a news heavy week so far. Bank rate votes tomorrow for GBP, official bank rate again for GBP, and then until, oh no, that's pretty much it. If Friday calms down, usually it's not. Oh, there's a GPY holiday Sunday and Monday next week. So no trading on that JPY holidays. No, I do not trade full time. I still have a job. I'm always at my job.
This one's for every beautiful has-been. The loves of past, future, and my present, presented to me delicately pressed into a
Any questions, chat? Any questions before Asian Open happens in 20 minutes? Any? Oh, where did the Zoom thing go? Any questions?
And it's also for you, every person with has-beens. You who filed old emotional baggage into recycle or trash bins. Which one goes where? I guess it depends on where it ends, if it ends. If there was ever really a chance that it's the end of summer, but we can still be friends. My mind is a bit of a museum, art everywhere. You might stop and stare if you could see them. Lucky for me though, you probably never will. They're not exactly painful, but still, I've tried so many times to pry the parchment down with careful fingers, and that's when I see it. Tiny cracks in the artwork, the starts of tears, so I leave it. It's fitting for a haunted house to have.
Do you send signals in the chat when ready? Like in this chat, I don't send any signals. I'm not. I'm not a signal provider or anything like that. I know what's his name? Iron Man has his own signal group on Telegram. You can hit him up for that. But if I'm taking a trade, I will tell you. And sometimes I'll focus on the trade and I end up telling you just a couple seconds after. But I try my best to tell you before. How long have you been trading? I don't know exactly. I think it's been profitably. It hasn't been too long. I had blown my own accounts in the past, just like everybody else. But I will say when I took it serious, like it's been a year since I took it like super serious. Are you profit from FTMO Gurja? I don't understand your questions, but I'm 8% up for FTMO. Gurja, do you trust FTMO and what's your goal with them? Yes, I do trust them as of right now. I'm very confident I will get my withdrawal. If I don't, you guys will know. I have no obligation to FTMO. I'm not no one special. I'm just an ordinary dude, just like the rest of you guys. So you guys will see the invoice for that October 10th. That is the goal, and the video is going to be out by this week. I've already said that. How much risk? How much percentage you risk per trade? 1%, depending on the trade, but 1% typically. Sometimes I go slightly over, like 1.2, 1.3, just because it's just to be lazy and just do a 10 law. To be profitable in Asian session, it seems you should play the top and bottom of ranges. Breakouts are always false. Relay gaming. Yes, I think those are more profitable in Asia now because the volume hasn't been consistent. When there's consistent volume in the markets, Asian Open, you can kind of trust the breakouts, but it's kind of you can't predict the consistency in volume. So I agree with you there. What educational platform do you recommend? Do you understand fundamentals better? Because I've been reading news and didn't understand a thing. I'm mainly a technical trader. I don't understand anything from fundamentals. Obviously, I have some knowledge in it, but I don't trade fundamentals. I don't try to trade fundamentals. Maybe in the future, I'll try to perfect that aspect of my trading. If you want someone who knows a lot about fundamentals, her name is Sharma VJ Sharma. I don't know her Instagram. I don't know if she's in here, but you can probably find her uh, tagged in Paul's posts once in a while or something like that. It's VJ, I think, underscore. Here, I'll find it for you guys so you guys know. Her Instagram is Sharma FX. SHARMA FX. SHARMA FX. She's a really good fundamentalist. What educational platform do you recommend? I took everything off the internet. I legitimately learned everything off the internet. You just gotta weed through all the scams and the BS. Does the live stream go in and out for anyone? I am not sure. I know he's having technical difficulties, so he'll be trying to fix that sooner or later. When do you trade New York and Asian? I'm way more successful in New York because the volume is consistent. That's why I prefer New York. Asian was my baby back in the day when there was good volume. Now it's just getting annoying. So New York and Asian. I always say I'm gonna try to get off for London, but never do. It's in the middle of the night. From where I am. Henry, no, I'm not gonna start any YouTube. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just gonna post my stuff on Instagram. Not starting any group. Not starting any mentorship. Not starting any signal group. I'm not into that stuff like that. I will always be here on pause. Stuff to help out. Did you pass FTMO challenge in first attempt? Yes. Gurja, do you risk by percentage or use a lot size like Raja? Do you think if you have $500 account using 0.05 lots is good and once feel pretty good, movement lot size up to you? I think you should risk what you're comfortable with. I think if you're starting off, the best risk is just 1% per trade. So if you open like 2-3 positions for the trade, still do just 1% overall per that trade. Not per position, per that trade. I don't have any set dollar amount that I say I'm gonna lose. I want to lose. Like I don't set like 2,000, 2,500. It's just 1% per day or trade. Sometimes I take two trades a day, so then in total the risk is kind of 2% a day, but it would, like is 1% per trade. 1%. That's my. And sometimes I drop it down to even 0.5% if I'm not consistent, or if I'm on like a losing streak and I just don't know when I'm getting in my own head. Don't worry about the dollar amount. Don't worry about the lot size. Just worry about the percentage, and then your emotions will stay calm. When I switched my risk into percentage instead of dollar, I became a 10 times better trader emotionally. Trading is 90% like mental and like 10% technical. Yeah. What was your max drawdown in FTMO account? Right now, I could show you. Let's see. Let me check. I don't even know. Right now, where is it? Where's my here? How do you check? Let me pull that up. My max loss for the 10,000, I've only went 400 under. Max daily loss, I did 1,700, so less than 2%. Are you still trading your own account in sync or not with FTMO or only? Right as of right now, FTMO. Where you been, cats? As of right now, FTMO only, but I'll be syncing my account soon. Yeah. How much you lost on your first year of trading? I have no idea, but I lost. Trust me, I lost money. I wasn't losing thousands of dollars because I didn't have thousands of dollars to lose, but I lost money. I've blown accounts. I'm not ashamed to say I've blown $200 accounts left and right. I'm not a perfect trader, guys. I lose too.
Have you used Stinu yet before?
Stinu, is that the 1 second? Let me check if I have that. I think I do have that. Is it
Because how are you how you calculate your risk then? Like, what do you do?
For me, I just use TradingView. I just don't have to download the MT4.
Gotcha.
I just used, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I'm just being lazy and every single day has to say download it. I just don't. But Stinu, yeah, I used to use it a lot. That's why sometimes I'm over sometimes I'm over like 0.2. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like I'm over 0.2. It doesn't matter to me. Have you tried withdrawing from FTMO or not yet? If yes, were they in problems? I have. My first withdrawal will be coming October 10th. I believe so. I know Paul has gotten his withdrawals and he's even shown them in the past. I really don't know any trader that didn't lose money in the beginning. Exactly. If someone says they're a perfect trader, well, they're not. Then yeah, they're not a good trader. Then watch when they go on a losing streak, they're gonna shit the bed. Yeah, I've used. I used to use it a lot back in the day, or like a couple months ago. Are you gonna be staying up today? What time are you guys playing? Right after? Yeah, I can quickly. We're just doing the introduction video, right? Just to explain what we're doing, and it kind of we can show them a couple trades or something like that. Yeah, I'm done. We can do it right after. Yeah. We can do it right after. Worst case, no matter what, I'm gonna stay up to do it. I don't care what time you say. I'm gonna stay up.
Appreciate the sub. Who did that? Who did that?
Not sure. Let's say you have $1,000 account. If you risk 1%, that means you risk $10. If you lose 10 days, you risk. If you lose 10 today, you risk 1% of the equity of the starting balance. Typically, yes, I would just do 1% of the count, but I'm still kind of setting up my laptop. So that's why I think a lot of people are confused why my lot sizes are always the same, either 10 or 5. My MP4 on my laptop isn't set up right now, so that's, and I've been mainly trading off my phone, so that's why. Just to make it easier for me, I've been just keeping it just 1% of the main account, the 100K account, not the new profits added. But typically, I would do just 1% of everything. Yeah, FTMO video is coming soon. We just talked about it. I think we're gonna record it today, and then should be out shortly after that. On entry 4, you can use PZ trading pad for risk management. I'm not sure what PZ trading pad is, but sure.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. PZ. I'm not sure.
The only keypad type of thing I know is Magic Keys. I don't even have one myself. No, not yet. Bro, I'm still on my same old laptop. I need one, bro. What are your thoughts about synthetic indices? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think
No
that's
idea.
yeah, I think that's more of a question if Iron Man is here. I think he knows a lot about indices or something like that. So if he's ever in the chat, you can ask him. Iron Man trading.
Yeah, he might have dipped out for the night.
Yeah, I do not know what that is.
Trading is good, Jack. Trading is going well.
I think people forget to realize I'm just an ordinary dude. Like I'm no one special. Like I'm just a basic old dude that didn't know a thing about trading before, that had to know and had to figure out. I'm not no like super experienced trader over here. I'm constantly trying to learn and adapt and get better. Like what was to say? Like what was it? When Paul brought the new strategy to us in the group, I was gonna say near like the 4-hour, near like a major support resistances. I slowly switched my strategy to that too, and ever since that, I've been even more profitable. It's all about learning. It's all about continuing to better yourself, and that was just a couple of weeks ago since we kind of made that switch.
So is that what you're using? Is the 4-hour support and resistance?
Not just a 4-hour, but any sort of like major support and resistance. So either if it's like on a daily,
then you just be aware of it.
Yeah, and then if it shows like a liquidation grab and a rejection, I try to get in. It's only I feel like it's super effective when you get in at the very low. Like I think my USD CHF trade or trade was a good example of that. It was kind of like near the major like 1 hour, or I think it was like 1 hour or 4-hour zone, and it got in right at the bottom. Those trades are like the best. It's like when you get like right at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen always, but you just gotta. It's about timing. Sometimes you just miss them. Sometimes you don't. Are you smart though? I think everybody is smart. You just gotta put your mind to it. You can't give up in trading. I've wanted to give up. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to trade, and I feel like giving up, but you can't give up.
That's when you lose.
Yep, that's when the system has won. Did you start in stocks? No, I think as a high school kid, everybody was kind of like, oh, I want to trade in stock market and all that stuff like that, but I don't got money for that. How you handle losses when you're a newbie trader? For me, I sucked. I sucked at handling losses. I revenge traded. I over traded. It's just continuously practicing to stay disciplined. One thing that helped me a lot was journaling. When my habits were really bad, I journaled a lot, and I hated journaling, so I would just have to trade less. And another thing is just trying to step away, trying to close the chart as much as you can. Was that an impulse entry on USD CHF? No, it was not an impulse entry on CHF. I explained everything in the chart, I believe so. If it's hard to explain, I'll try to go over and once I get more of a setup, I'll try to record videos.
UJ's still rising.
Let it rise. I'll be ready for the dump.
Yep. Catch those cells right up in here.
Paul, they got a question for you.
Any tips on money management? Like trading or like life? Which one we talking? I mean, both will probably have the same type of concepts, but then I can kind of figure out where to start.
And just to chime in, just keep your expenses low as much as possible. That's just a general good
Yeah,
advice.
Yep.
Just keep your expenses low.
100%.
That doesn't mean you're not allowed to spend money on yourself or anything like that, but just keep your expenses low. Except for trading.
I mean, I think Gerza covered it. Just don't overtrade, don't over risk. Know what you're risking, what you can lose. I think that's really important. Is when you're planning a trade, you need to know exactly what you're going to lose, and be ready to try and minimize it if things start looking not so great. That's what I would say. Managing it is super, super huge.
Yeah, bro, today, oh my god, I had some of the best management ever on EJ Trade. Literally, bro, I dropped down to like the 5 minute. I was like, bro, what is this? I closed it. But before I even took the trade, Sharma messaged me after. She's like, that was like a daily, I think it was a break and retest, and then she caught it on the lower time frame. So it was my mistake. I did not look at the daily time frame for that trade. So that was completely my mistake. Yeah, I was gonna say Dopri. Yeah, Vantage is shutting down. That's what I heard. That's what the email said. They're closing Canadian accounts by November. So I'll have to find a new broker myself. I am kind of not focused on that right now, but I gotta find a new broker myself. I do not know the reason why I did not look into it. I just know they're shutting down.
If there's not a ton of pips, it depends on what the risk is. If it's like a 15 pip risk for a 5 pip reward, I'm not going to take it. The trade still has to make sense.
And chat, someone, Keish, I know he said he's looking into black bull markets, and Keish, if you're willing to let us know how that goes, if you do use the broker sooner or later, you can just let us know and let chat know. So he said that he's looking into black bull markets. And just before Asian Open happens, just to let everybody know, I am doing reduced risk myself for Asian session because I do not know how consistent it's going to be. So it'll be half a percent risk. And if some of you guys aren't confident in Asian, I would say maybe just do macro loss just to see if your analysis is correct. Opinions on IC market? Never used it. No idea. I think IC markets aren't even allowed in Canada also. So I don't have any opinions. I never use them. I was always with Vantage, and I loved Vantage. I'm sad that they're closing here.
Mr. Greens, 6 pip 1-to-1 risk reward. Possibly. In New York session, London session, yes, 100%, all day. Asian session, would depend how the morning went, how the morning session went. If I have a little extra, I want to be willing to risk. And yeah, depend on how overall structure is looking. If it's kind of with the trend of where we're going or not. But it's possible, yeah. I would definitely be considering it. There's just a few other variables that would matter to determine if it would be worth it or not.
Someone said Fusion Markets is really good for Canadians and AXI Trader. I do not know this individual, so I'm not going to just take his word for it, but those are some brokers you guys can look into if you're Canadian. Just use your own knowledge about them, learn your own knowledge about them. Okay, let's see. Asian Open has occurred. Let me pull up trading. UJ. No, we created the bottom wick first. I want to create the top wick first.
Let's see how the first 15-minute goes.
Yeah, I do not like how I created the bottom wick first at all. So I'm gonna sit on my hands for a little second. EG coming down, someone said.
Probably down to support down here.
Is that some sort of resistance or old support when you look left, or is it too far?
Yeah, clean traffic on EJ all the way down to here.
But it is kind of tapping to the old resistance, no? Can you put a line there at those resistances?
Up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's where we had some support as well.
So
Looks like it might be making some support. Yeah, so looking at the hourly. Yeah, that's the same thing. We got that support there.
I think it's gonna do this. It's gonna come down, kind of tap into this zone. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just go up. EG trading over here. Wow, Mr. Imagine. It's okay. I want to create the top wick first. Yeah, I don't trust it then. I do not trust it then. Why isn't that thing loading up? I'm cheesed. My MT4 is not working on my phone, bro. Why? What's that?
Yeah, it looks like all JPY pairs pulled down right at Tokyo Open.
Is EJ moving for you, or is it just kind of stuck somewhere? Yeah, Alfredo's MT4 is frozen too. I don't know why. Mine's too. I do not know what is happening. Is your MT4 fine? Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if it comes back. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, I'm not taking any trade. Yeah, Williams MT4 is frozen as well. What? What is happening?
Hey, MT4 is frozen, but the stream's not, so... Yeah, it could just be a little glitch. Sure, that's all it is.
And what was I gonna say? Foy, I was looking for a sell. The reason why I was looking for a sell, where is it? Can you pull up UJ? The reason I was looking for a sell is first on the higher time frames, you are in a downtrend. So that's one reason why I was mainly looking for a sell. But the main reason is I think I've seen Asian do this before. I think the reason why I was looking for sell, I think it was going to come up, kind of tap into this zone, this liquidation zone somewhere, and then not exactly come up and tap up here, but somewhere here. And then I think it was gonna flip back down to push all to the bottom of the range, since Asian has done a fake out like that on breakouts, because this came up to create clean traffic.
Yes.
As you can tell, it already come down. It tapped and already come down before I've even taken a trade. I wasn't gonna take a trade unless you cleared the top wick first. So that is that. That is why I was looking to sell. There is this resistance also. Yeah, I am gonna just not take a trade then. Oh, let me check UG then. No, my UG is frozen too. So chat. We'll see. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've given you my ideas.
It'll come back.
Yeah,
Yep.
UG idea. I didn't take any entry, or I wouldn't have taken any entry because they didn't create the top wick first.
Yep. Austin, the swap is when from at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5, the market technically closes, but you can still trade it. It just has an incredibly high spread, so you don't want to be trading it because that's just stupid. No point to doing that. So the swap is if you hold the trade, let's say from the morning through the nighttime, and then you get that new daily candle that starts, which is the 4 to 5 swap. That's when the new daily starts at 4. It's just you get charged a little bit for holding it into the next day.
If you're a scalper, you don't need to worry about it. If you're a swinger.
Yep. Yeah, Austin. So if you're just what you do and what we're working on, you won't need to worry about that.
Is that the same Austin we play with?
No,
Oh,
that's
okay,
my
I was like,
no, that's my other buddy. I'm teaching him as well.
Yo, this song goes out to all you people obsessed right now with learning IoT.
Victor, send a chart.
Yes. Don't send silly, useless words like that.
I wish I could do that. I wish I could just be like, okay, so EJ with no TP, with no stop loss, with no nothing, and people were like, what? Imagine if we did the live stream.
Bro, I should
Buy
just
UJ.
start doing this to fuck with people. Just be like,
Yeah.
we're taking a buy right here. We're gonna do this and this.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
guys.
can't just.
There's your
That's what-
signal. Get ready for London. 4 pip stop. 74 pip TP. This trade will last about 7 to 8 minutes long before it hits TP. So just get ready. Get ready. It'll happen at 3:34 a.m. Central Time, and it'll be done by like 7-8 minutes. So
And Victor, the reason why you find that annoying is because you're just saying sell EJ, like when to sell. Like you gotta give your entry, you gotta give your stop loss, you gotta give your target, you gotta explain why you're even taking it. You gotta watch out for news. Like there's a lot more than just saying sell something, buy something. It's not like do you just see us say buy UJ now or buy UJ? Like people are like, what the hell? Where's the stop loss? Where's the target? What am I taking? They'll be panicking in the chat.
They'd be like, why Gershot? Why Paul? What are we doing?
Yeah, like, and I don't mean to like be rude or anything, but that's the reason why we get annoyed at that. You can't just say that.
It's not even annoying. I mean, it is annoying, but it's just silly.
Yeah.
It's like when we take a trade, when you were explaining your trades and when I explained my trades, but for most recent purposes, when you explained this trade, you said, I'm going to do this when/if this happens, and if it does, I'm going to do this with my stop and target this. Nothing happened, you didn't take a trade. That's how you trade. If you were just like, you know what, I want to take a sell here. I'm going to just take a sell. I think this random wick right here is a good stop loss because my magical spidey senses tell me this is a special wick and that's going to protect me from losing money. And I'm going to target this body because that's the magic body I want to target. Like, that's not how this works. First of all, this just looks ridiculous. Second of all, there's no such thing as a magic wick that has no... Like, put it above a resistance. Like, right here. Here's your resistance. Maybe you could say this wick and this wick, because this is kind of where they both kind of reject off of pretty hard. So maybe I would say, okay, above here, maybe it's a little big, but if your target's down to the bottom, okay. I think with some good reasoning, and if that's your plan, that would be solid. Or even, once this closes bearish, you have it above resistance, and then you target entry, whatever. This is not your entry, but it'd be above resistance, so that would be sensible. But I feel like a lot of people, they're just like, all right, it's going down. I'm going to take a sell. I don't need a stop loss, and I'm feeling lucky today, so I'm going to hit 40 pips today. I'm feeling lucky. There's my trade. You know? Could you imagine if people trade like that?
This probably is.
What if someone's like, you know what? It's Monday, and I'm just feeling lucky. I'm going for a 50 pip TP, no stop loss. Counter trend. Like, I'm feeling it today. You're like, oh, gonna swing that big thing around. All right. Yeah, I don't really like UJ. It's really sloppy on the 15-minute. Like, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Like, I don't like it.
The only way I was gonna get into my UJ trade is if it came up first, and didn't.
Yeah.
Fly around. We're not hating on.
Yeah,
anybody.
No one's hating on anybody.
I'm trying to. We're trying to protect other people from looking at the chat and taking entry and then getting mad at us or getting mad at him. It's like,
yeah, because if you're here to learn, and you join the stream at a time where I may have said sell, and you might have heard me say EJ, and then you see this guy say sell EJ in the chat, and you're like, oh shoot, I'm missing the trade, I gotta sell, and then you lose the trade, and you're like, oh man, why did I lose my trade? Well, because someone just randomly said some random nonsense, and you copied it. That's why. Nobody's hating. When you ask a solid question, get a solid answer. Rewind the stream 10-20 minutes ago, Gerjot answered like 20 questions. Great.
and if someone says sell EJers, buy EJ or something like that, and they give a chart with it and explain it, that's a whole nother story.
Oh yeah, that'd be way
You
different.
can say that all you want. We can agree on it. We can disagree on the entry or whatever. That's what I'm here for. I'm just here to help anybody, and I'm not saying I know everything, but I have some tips and some sort of advice I can give you guys.
Tips and tricks with Gerjot.
Yeah, that's all I'm here.
Damn, I think you think JPY is kind of, oh, EJ, come on.
Well, there you go. I was wrong in EJ right in front of you guys. So, nothing to be ashamed about. I'm not 100%.
All right, so we're going to plan EJ real quick. This is what I'm waiting for. If it happens, we get a trade. If it doesn't, we don't do anything. So, trend is clearly coming down. How do we know? Does this look like a downtrend or an uptrend? Downtrend. We now have a lower low established from the two lows we had midday and during NYSE. I'm not sure because it looks like NYSE. So this is not, do we sell here or do we sell here? We sell up here at the highs or lower highs or resistance in a downtrend. That's where we look to sell. So now we wait for price to do this, whether it returns to this area or up to here. The idea is we need it to be lower than this area right here. So anything lower would still validate this downtrend. And then wherever we get our resistance, whether it be there, 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 anywhere lower than there would be good for me. And then we enter the sell and we take it down to the low, secure profits, and we leave a runner to maybe continue the downtrend.
Yeah, I'm not taking any trade until it's fixed. So probably don't trade in Asian. Was it someone sent a...
What up, Huncho? How's it going, bro? I'm great. Yes, DMG, FTMO server, whatever's going on, it's a little frozen right now. So just don't take a trade till it fixes. If it doesn't get fixed by the time Asian's done, not too big of a deal.
Just email them if you want to.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine by London. Yep, we still accept charts. We've always accept charts, always will accept charts. We don't accept negativity and bad attitudes. But other than that, we are pretty accepting.
Caesar, no.
Overall trend is bearish, yes. Wait for breakthrough zone of support, yes. Wait for resistance, yes. No resistance, no trade. I like that. That kind of like rolls. Excuse me, that rolls off the tongue. I don't target. See, this is a plan for a trade. This is perfect. This is exactly what I drew with the arrows too, so I'm on board with this. Yep, you get, what is that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 check marks from Gurjat. It is check mark approved. Very good chart. Who sent that? Where is it? Can't find it. Good chart, Key. That was a very good chart. Exactly what I'm waiting for. Like everything is falling to support. Thank you for the sub. Hopefully my screen will tell me who did that.
One thing I want to mention was, can you go back on YouTube real quick?
Yeah, hold on.
Last time it popped up super late. Sean. Actually, I'm not gonna answer that. That's a Paul's question.
Yeah, sometimes, Sean, I check out NYSE. I've been doing London and pre-NY. I like it a lot. Alright, hopefully this works now. Weird. Yep, I would just chill. Looks like the server is frozen. I'm sure they are working on it. I don't know why my subscriber thing's not working. That thing is so fun. Huncho, yeah, go to the camera. Go to the camera on the top right. Click it. Click save. And then copy those letters and numbers at the end after the... So after tradingview.com/x/ copy all of that and send that. Come on, Robert. Robot. FX robot trader. I can't even read. That was such a silly comment. Gotta be better than that. Damn. Yvonne, I would close it if you can. Enough of that.
Can you go on UJ real quick? One thing I mentioned was before the stream, and I know Paul knows what I'm talking about. This move up, we've seen it, I think, kind of many times before. Clean the traffic for the move down. It's not exactly how we always see it. Sometimes it kind of breaks above slightly, but today it didn't have enough volume to break above and then come back down. But it's a similar idea because they kind of cleaned this kind of area out of the way.
Just kind of the snow shovel trade.
Yeah. And I've mentioned that in the stream before. And if you are in a trade, maybe try to close it. And if you can't close it, then just see your proof and then get in contact with FTMO. That's my suggestion.
So a key that I think what was said was someone was waiting for a top wick, and that is just simply most candles have a top and a bottom wick. So the probability would say that there's a good chance this should come up and make a top wick and also have a bottom wick. Yep. Yep, the music is terrific. Santiago, 1, 2, 3. Are we trading the NASDAQ? Nope. Yeah, so I was just, Asian session was, there was nothing to look at. So I figured we'd just slow down on Asian, go check out NYSE, because that's a solid time to trade. And Asian's kind of starting to move a little bit better now, so NYSE is just for, or well, right now it's London and pre-NY. A little bit of NY just for private group, and then Asian session is on YouTube now, in full for good. Regardless of volume, we will continue to do the session. We will either, if it's not moving, then we won't trade. That's it.
You might just have to re-download it again. Honcho center chart. Yeah, Honcho.
Hey, Honcho.
That is not working.
Chart did not work, fam.
Oh, I see. I see some lightning bolts. New super chat. What the hell is this? It just says your name, it doesn't say their name. Sebastian sent a chart.
Hi, Sebastian. All right. Mm-hmm. I think that looks solid. I agree. And yes, Richard, definitely build the PC over Xbox or PS4, 100%. Because PC quality is a million times better. You get more FPS, less lag, way better picture quality. Like my buddy, one of my friends I'm teaching trading, who I've been friends with for a long time. He brings his Xbox over and plays, and I can't see a damn thing on his screen. That's like literally like 5 feet in front. On
That's
my
because you
screen,
blind.
no, on my screen I can see dudes like halfway across the map.
I know. See, PC is always gonna be better.
PS5 gets the new COD already.
They get it early.
Huh. But they still suck. Oof. That's gotta hurt. You get the game early and you still suck. Damn. How do you guys go to sleep at night? I'm just playing. Kinda. Oh, man. You gotta make yourself laugh. Got to.
Your jokes.
What are you saying jokes for? What do you mean?
You're like, you gotta make yourself laugh sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, nobody else on here is trying to make me laugh, so I'm gonna make myself laugh. It's like if you're hanging out by yourself, like if you get bored, just try to make yourself laugh, and you won't be bored. You know what I mean?
I've never heard that before. Oh my god. Yo.
Oh man. Oh, I'm fucking hilarious. Oh, unless does PC get the new game first? Because if that makes sense, then that would make sense. I feel like that would make more sense. Alright, Huncho, I'll pull this up. We'll see if it works. There we go.
Henry, no. After you pass it on, just up to you.
80 NZD. Yeah, you got some. As long as you got some nice traffic here, or that's your target, your plan. I think it looks good.
One thing that I. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Are you in the trade already, Honcho?
Looks like it.
If you
Once
got
I
in at the
retested
stop,
here, it looks like you got in.
Yeah, never mind then. It's I understand why you put your stop loss here, because you kind of want to be above the resistances.
Yep, and just in case you get a little grab into this area, you don't get wicked out.
If there's clean traffic to the left, I think you're solid. But the only thing I think that's going against you right now, it's kind of stuck in this hour range, that's consolidation area, and there is, I think, news coming out at 9:30, and that's why I might be consolidating.
Yeah, just be careful with that news. Maybe since it looks like your entry is above all these hourlies, maybe just make it risk-free, and then if it wicks you out at break-even, you can always re-enter versus having to even get into any drawdown, because it looks like you're in profit right now too.
I got what? I don't know what you mean by that.
Right here, bro. The Dragon Blood. You got that? Look at it.
Oh, I can't hear your music. Sorry. I have the thing music turned off. With the voice on stream. I was like, what the hell are you saying?
Yep, Sergio, my FTMO is also frozen. Gerzat, you froze too still?
Bro, I don't know. I completely forgot about that. Let me go look at it. When I know I'm not trading, I don't look at it. I don't want to look at the charts when I'm not trading. Give me 1 second. Yeah, as of right now, it's still frozen.
Let's see if it worked. I think it worked. What up there? Hello, hi. 1 second.
I heard the little ding noise. It worked, it worked.
Thank you, Ayanda. Appreciate it. A little 4 seconds of fame. Cool little thing. You remember reading or hearing, but have long been trading. How long have you trading this way? Well, I'm always kind of readapting and trying to improve everything I'm doing all the time, so it just gets better and I get better. But support and resistance has been since the beginning. I just get a better understanding every day, every week, every month. Pretty soon every year. So. Yep, exactly. Deplete. So what I'm saying is exactly when you upgrade.
Wait, what did he say? No, Paul, say his name again.
Dilpreet.
Yeah, Dulpreet, okay. I heard some next shit, bro.
I didn't see the R. I had my cursor on the R as I was like rolling my cursor to the right trying to read it. My cursor was on the R.
Dilpreet.
Dilpreet, yes. When you upgrade, you will be pro. That's it. No questions. You will be. That's it. No playing. No cap, as they say. Or as Gerzat says, you gotta be cheesing him. I don't know what that means.
Please stop, bro.
I don't know how you.
Stop.
I don't know how you cheat. I don't know how you can cheese a person. That sounds a little inappropriate, if you ask me. But I mean, hey, whatever you're into, Gerzat. Maybe you and your girl just like cheese. I think that might be it.
This man doesn't know any lingo. This guy needs to stop.
And you say it with a Z. There's no Z in cheese, bro.
Bro, you sound like a 40-year-old dad right now.
Oh my god. Cheese with an S. Yep, exactly. As in Mutha Ahmad, just Muthu Ahmad, just try to close it if you can. If not, I'm sure they will just
fix that for you.
Fix it for you.
I mean, if you are in a sell, isn't EG going down? So you're in profit if you're in a sell.
Yeah, if you're in it, you're in profit.
But still close it.
Yeah, I would say just get out. Yes, everything seems to be good today. The quality kind of cut in and out on me a little bit in the beginning. I didn't like that. But it seems that we are almost going to make it for the full session without dropping, so that's good. I did change a few settings on my end. I'm going to change a few more just to keep the quality at 1080 as we're going instead of dropping down to 340 a couple times randomly. But I think everything is good. We got about a little under an hour, about 51 minutes for the stream, so hopefully we can finish strong.
Wait, you've been streaming for 51 minutes, or do you have
51 more minutes to go?
Oh. Wait, how long do you stream for, bro?
5:30 to 8:30.
Oh, okay. I'm like never here for the full time, so I figure it out.
UJ looking juicy. Get that resistance up there. And boom, target that wick bill.
Yvonne, just close it, even if you are up. Take like screenshots or record a video or anything like that, and then send it to them, and they can fix everything. That'd be my suggestion. Have your evidence. No, like, I'm only looking for. Or try to relog back in. I'm too lazy to do that. I'll just sit and wait. No, Yvonne, I understand why you'd be mad at that. I think I would be mad at that too if I was in trade. I say just get in contact with them though. Just in case, no matter what. Everybody has a right to be upset with that. That should not be happening. It is their fault. And they should be fixing that shortly. But, you know, things happen. You can't control everything.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, at least you were right. You know what I mean? At least you were right. Gotta go be right again. That's all. You got it. But no, I ordered this. You probably seen the little smoke. I've been smoking a little bit here and there. It's this Ignite CBD little vape pen my buddy told me about, and I got the pink cho flavor. It is amazing. Like, it's so good. It's like pink. It's like bubble gum, like pink lemonade bubble gum. That's how I would describe it. GJ is ready to go up. I'm not convinced. If I was waiting for anything, I'd wait for resistance in one of these two areas. Anything different with CBD? I don't know. I love it. I love it. I don't like smoking. I don't like the what's the word? The psychoactive ingredients, whatever that you get when you just smoke normally. I don't like not feeling normal or not having control. So CBD just keeps me mellow, relaxed, no anxiety. Helps with digestion, lots of things actually, like aches and pains, joints, nerves, a little bit of everything. If you do some research, just Google it. It's actually really, really good for you. Smoking, maybe not the best for you, but I think the CBD benefits outweigh that. But yeah, CBD, I would try it, Austin. It's pretty dope.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box.
There's the website, ignite.co. I think it was like $20, and it took like I ordered it Thursday. It got here today. Not bad. I don't know how long it'll last, Henry. It says it's 150 hits. Each hit you get like a 3-second hit is what it says, is how they calculate it, I guess. So I guess 7, that's I think 500 seconds of hits, I guess, something like that. Alright, so we know, I don't know if we're going to be here to see this, but we know the plan. We got the low. We need the lower high in one of these areas. Yep, also helps us sleep. Yep, it helps me sleep a lot. Sleep really good. Whoa, no, what the hell? Bro.
No, I'm messing.
Bro. Draw it right.
Alright.
What are we looking for, girls? Alright. Beautiful.
If not this lining, at least to the old support you created.
Yep.
So you'll just follow kind of, yeah, like the lower high structure. So this is kind of like the high. This would be a lower high. Technically, when there's a lower high, there's a lower low.
And as Henry would say, Henry, you wanna do the honors? What is this? Oh, here we go.
Dollar.
Schrodinger's cat. The cops like, what? I'm like, imagine that. Okay, maybe I think I might be getting off track. In a song about
On a real note though, make sure you like don't just because it taps this old support now resistance I would be, just because it taps to the wick doesn't mean that's gonna necessarily head down. Look for some sort of confirmation on a 30-minute, an hour, or 15-minute, whatever confirmation that you look first. Look for some sort of close against this support.
Yep, yeah, 15 or 30 minute, whichever one's got better confirmation is probably what would be good. Just make sure we close bearish is going to be the idea. Establish resistance, and then target the low. Probably the next 4 hour, make a top wick, resistance, and then we can target the low. If it doesn't do that, then we don't get a trade, and we chill, and we come back tomorrow for London and NYSE sessions.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trading.
Yeah, I can't trade anyways. The freaking server is frozen. So
have you tried to relog in?
I closed it and reopened it. It didn't do nothing. I did not check my phone. I put my phone in my hand and then I totally forgot what I was doing.
Try to relog in. I'm lazy to relog in, but if you want to be a mate and try to relog in. No, I mean like log out fully. I know it's too much work, that's why I didn't do it. That's a legit reason why I didn't do it. I was like, bro, screw this.
See you later, Yvonne. Have a good night, bro. See you tomorrow. What up, Clay? How's it going?
Yo, I might not just go to sleep today. I got work in the morning. I gotta be up for 4 a.m. and then 4, make breakfast, go to gym, and then go work after. And I know I won't go to the gym or won't wake up at 4 a.m. So I might just stay up.
Eurib, nope, no trade. Tomorrow, Yvonne. Have a good one, bro. Nope. No trade yet. Possibly no trade. MT4 is still frozen and glitching out, so probably just be chilling till the end of the stream. And I think once we get this 4 hour close, that's what I'm waiting for. 10 minutes, 9 minutes. kind of plan out for what we're looking to see in London session, and then leading into New York session.
When I'm burning down these villages and freeing all the slaves. Wiz Khaleesi, have you bit my dragons? My brother tried to sell me to Count Drogo, look what happened. A bit hot-headed with that molten golden crown. I stopped the Khalasar, so don't be messing with me now. Look my lover in the eye, winter's coming, so am I. I burned the
That's what I've been doing. Just because I'm always at work.
Now these dragons have my back. Suitors are so frisky and they always try to mac. Zara, Zoe, and Daxos had to lock him in a vault. Made my way to Slaver's Bay, but it was not my fault. It was karmic retribution. There was no preparing them when Crisis tried to mess with the wrong Targaryen. I smarted him like Tyrion when I knew how Valyrian. These creatures on my shoulders, well, I think you should be fearing them.
I really don't know why you play the game when you're so doo-doo at it. I don't know who said that. Time is it? Okay. I'm gonna.
What up, Ariel? How's it going?
I might chill for a little bit, then I'm gonna go take a shower and then we film the video.
Yep.
Just message me right away. I'm gonna chill for a little bit longer.
Okay, I'll text you.
Let's see where is it on UG. Put up UG first. So the way it looks like UG kind of created a higher low based off the wicks, but still kind of stuck in this range. Idea if someone is now looking UG, see what this risk to reward be. About 12 pips for 8 or 16. UG can possibly go up if you like. So this is idea I think for UJ now. My sell, if it came to bottom range, still would have worked out by the buys. If someone didn't catch the initial analysis I gave, they can kind of have, once this 30-minute closes above this resistance here, it can oh, you pulled up on Zoom? Sorry, I didn't know you pulled up. So stop loss could be here, kind of. Let this 30-minute close above this resistance, possibly within the next 5 minutes. Even if it doesn't, one thing you guys can look for is if it does break the high to take it up back to this wick. But the only thing is, if you take it to this wick, the risk to reward is not there. I think it's a 12 pip risk for 8 pip reward. It would only make sense if you believe it's gonna go past this liquidation area, kind of resistance that's tapped into twice, and go to this older resistance up here. So that is my analysis for you guys.
I agree.
If someone didn't get to sell, the sell played out to this bottom support that I was saying. Even tapped into a lower, but I would most likely close at this bottom support.
Yep, it looks like it played out. I think as long as we get above resistance, we should push out of this little area and maybe push up.
Yeah, the only thing is it's a risk reward because it's like a 12 pip risk.
Yeah.
And only to this wick, which I'm more confident in that we'll reach, is 8 pips.
Yeah.
This is, I think, is 15 pips, so it'll make it worth it, but I'm not sure if we're gonna reach there.
I agree.
So that's my advice.
Yeah. GJ,
for the stream.
looking the same thing. Oh, my bad. Are you done? You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So GJ, we got support there. Kind of wedging down. Looks like we've broken support. We got that. Now this is where we had support. We had support form here, and here, and here, and we also had resistance there and over there as well. So now we want to see resistance form here at this previous support level. So then come down these clean candles here and tap into this next zone down here. So we need price to pull back to here, make resistance, 30 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, whatever candles are looking the best is where you should do it. And then target the low. That would be my plan for GJ for coming into the end of Asian and London. Is do we get resistance here? Because we should. If not, we're probably going to be breaking out to the upside and heading back to up to like 136, 348 area. Yeah, we just gotta wait for price to come up, make resistance, and then we can take it down. So again, if you weren't here yesterday, super simple way to really help get your entry timing and make sure you're in the right direction is if you have Zoom, open up Zoom and just use the little arrow. Otherwise, there is a little arrow here, but it's just kind of a hassle to use. So you just grab your arrow and you start where price is. You just work back to the left, follow the candle kind of structure. That should be good. I think that's good. That's more than we need, but if we look, we're kind of looks like we kind of did a little bit of an uptrend here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, and then we broke the low here, made a lower low. Then we made a lower high, so now we're kind of switching into a downtrend now that we got two lower highs and we got lower lows. So structure has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend here. We return to the low here. We now have another lower high, the previous lower high, as well as the previous, obviously, since previous, it should just line up. Now price is here, so you need to look at the arrows and you know when we get a downtrend, price goes like this. And the places you sell are right here. You sell here and you sell here. And then so we look at this price right now. Looks like it's kind of at this area right here at the low. So not a good place to sell. Because if we sell here, we look what happened, it goes up and goes against us. So not where we want to look to take a trade. We want to get in up here. So maybe we'll draw the next arrow of what price has not done, but what we want to see it do. So I'm going to put it in a different color because this is what we want to see price do in order for us to execute our trade. So we have our low established, just like we have here. So when in a downtrend, we should get a lower high, lower than the previous, and then we should return to the low. So we got our lower high up here. We got our low, so we should maybe want to see price do this, whether it be to there or higher. All it needs to do is be lower than this one here. So whether it happens here, anywhere, doesn't matter. And then once we turn, we come back to the low, and that looks just like that. So this is our star, marks the spot of where we want to see a trade. It could be, and more than likely is going to be in this area here. We'll clean this up now. We'll quit drawing. The probable spot is it's going to happen is we're going to get resistance in this previous support area. We might get wicks kind of up into here, but we should see some body closes in this first box here for resistance to then take price to the downside.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you at all, but I was gonna say, I know I mentioned the UJ, the risk reward is kind of off if you're going just for the wick filler, and I didn't really give a solution. But one way that can be dealt with is if you do believe this is going up, is if you get in on the lower wick. So see how it's coming down, get in on the lower wick, and then set the stop loss. If you believe this is coming up.
Yep, you can get in as it's making the wick, get a better risk to reward, and then yeah, that could work out if you think this is going to continue kind of trending its way up.
So I apologize that I didn't give any sort of solution. I completely, since I'm not trading, I'm not too focused, but that is one sort of solution that you can use for that. But remember, this is your own trade, this is just suggestions.
And then same thing we just did on GJ, also on EJ, but the difference is EJ's not in a range. EJ's actually trending really, really nice, so it might be a better trade on EJ in terms of it might be easier because GJ's ranging right here. Maybe it breaks out, but it hasn't broken out yet. So anticipating the breakout, unless you got in up in the resistance up top, I think trying to get in near the support of the range is not in my opinion, a good idea to expect a breakout. I think the breakout, if you're going to expect it, you need to get in at the resistance up at the highest point you could, and then expect it to break out. And once you're here, you just make sure you're risk-free. So if it does turn around, no harm, no foul. Or you need to be trying to catch it underneath, breaking those lows. But yeah, EJ, not ranging. Look at the 4 hour. We are just driving down. So I think EJ might be a better play.
I love these girls so much, I even named my car Princess Peach. I'll be her memory card, so I can always save her. The more we're in, we can grow old together sooner or later. To all my nuns and ladies, I gotta say one thing. Your girls would be so fine. Throw the TV on. You brought your controller. It must be a sign.
Alright, so we got our 4 hour close. What do we got going on? 4 hour close, wick to fill. Let's get a top wick up there. Resistance. Take it down to the wick fill. Potential hold into London and New York. See if we can get it. So, I don't know if we'll be here on stream for this to happen. If we are, we'll jump in, plan it, and we'll be done at 8:30. But we'll at least have got the trade in and know what we're looking for, what we're planning to do. You can see resistance, 30 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour. If it's 15 minute, you want to see a nice, strong 15 minute close or some high rejection. If it's 30 minute, you just need a good bearish 30-minute close. 1 hour bearish close would be good. You take it to the low. If it starts to get fishy on the 15-minute, bump up to the 30-minute and wait for that bearish close. If it's fishy on the 30-minute and it's dancing, jump up to the 1 hour. Wait for the 1 hour to close bearish. How we do it.
Can you pull up UJ? I want to see what it's doing.
Oh, flipped. Look at that. Might get that little breakout.
Yeah, so if someone did get into the bottom wick, you should be already up by probably a couple pips, 1 or 2 pips. But that was the main reason why getting in the bottom of the wick was so the risk reward is fixed. So Paul, could you just do what we'll say if someone got in, like we'll say the middle. So sometimes you don't get the best bottom wicks if you got in the middle. Yeah, so what was the risk reward there? That was 8.9 to the wick go. Yeah, see.
8.9, 10.5. If you got a nice entry, a little lower. Looking at 8 for 11. You were flawless. Looking at 12 for 6, but we're gonna say we're not flawless.
Yeah, so that is
still 1.5 to 1.
That is as long as it's 1-to-1 is still good. So that is one way to fix when your risk rewards don't make sense. Like before, it was, I think it was 12 to 8. 12 for risk, 8 pip reward. What I was mentioning, and I didn't want to suggest anybody take that. It was up to them, but this was one way they could have fixed that.
Yep. You could have improved it to get a better stop loss, to get a better target.
Check gold. Someone told me gold was somewhere. Yeah, but don't take it if it's not moving.
You might end up in prison. Don't Snapchat while you drive. It might impair your vision. Don't be a grouchy grump or a misanthropic chump. Say nice things on the internet. Don't be like Donald Trump. Politics on Facebook can be so polarizing when friends and family start to post opinions. And now,
These aren't kid gloves.
this beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Skywalker, that's my time.
If you guys like the stream, be sure to subscribe and press that like button. Really means a lot. Getting close to that 10K as well, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, John, no problem. We'll be here. It'll start at 5:30 with the loading screen. Just everyone can get in, chill, get situated. And then at 5:45 to 6 p.m. Central, I will actually turn it on. Get the screen on, camera on, and we will get going till about 8:30, 8:45 most days. And yeah. Also, if you're not subscribed, if you don't mind just subscribing so I can see if my alert box works, that would be awesome.
Alright, Paul, I'm gonna head off for now. I'm gonna take a quick shower and then we'll film the video.
Okay, yep.
Alright, let me know when you're done streaming.
Yep, I'll text you.
Peace out, chat. Peace out.
No worries, DMG. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Mark Jones. My subscriber thing works. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it. See you later, Foy. We'll see you tomorrow. FTMO is working again? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I really want to participate in EJ if it sets up. Perfect. There we go. We are working again. A little bit of a gap, but that's okay. Oh, this thing's a little behind. Yeah, my chart looks all funky though. So I'm gonna wait till that clears up or not do anything. Thank you, Ash. Appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you. EJ setup happening now. What is my entry point? My entry point is non-existent yet, but if it sets up, my entry point will be a bearish candle up near this zone up here to take it back to the low down here. If it sets up, doesn't set up, no entry. Yep, thanks Matt. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward and pretty visual, so I like it as well. I'm a visual learner, so it's nice and easy to understand for me and hopefully other people as well. Thank you for the subs, Reality. Appreciate it. It's hitting a 4-hour support. Yeah, that's okay. This is 4-hour support. It may be right here, but I see clean candles coming down, so my level I have marked is down here. And then I'm gonna read what, because this is a long ways away. This is back July 30th. So I want to know what's happening right now. What are we doing right now? It looks like to me we're still bearish. We're coming down. 1 hour. Still bearish. Coming down. Maybe a little bit of a pullback. Potential wick fill. And 30-minute. Looks like we created a little bit of 30-minute support. Doesn't tell me we're rejecting this and we're going to break this downtrend. This downtrend structure. So 15-minute again. Looks like we're still kind of inching up a little bit. Need that resistance to be created, and then we are set. Balandron, the Asian session we do live here on YouTube, Monday through Thursday for everyone, and then in the private group we trade like London together. If people show up, we trade pre-New York, New York. Kind of depends on when I'm awake and when other people are awake. But yeah, we do more of the sessions in the group. YouTube on Asian is for everyone for free.
For a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turn into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but the fashion kinda new to me. I'm killing every other meme brutally, and truthfully, compassion for the fam ain't what it used to be. Look, Peppy taught me everything, like how to make it to the top of every Reddit page. I started from the swamp and now I'm hella paid. Just bought a new loft in the Everglades. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time you saw my face. On Nikki's Instagram, I saw you turn a greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies we snacked. Sitting by the pond, you wouldn't even look my way. Just know that Pepe's here for you, that love will never change. You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did enough for me, cause he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, you're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home.
Looks like UJ apparently might try to do that wick though. Looks like it's still stuck under this little resistance here. Also, if we look real quick, we're keeping this real elementary. See, we were coming in an uptrend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high. Oh, where you going, Mike? Chill out. So we got 2 lower highs now, and when we get lower highs, oh, kind of got that. So right now we got this area here. We got this area here created. Maybe the next part is going to be this part here down to the low right here. You guys see that? So now we're bearish again at resistance. We got a nice strong bearish engulfing 15-minute. We have this low established. Maybe we take it down to that support there, put our stop above the resistance. See if that plays out. Thank you, Forex Spider. Appreciate it. Yep, we do have AUD news in, is that 8:30, so 9 minutes, right? Yep, 8:30. So this is EJ. Probably not going to do much here. Might see a little spike in spread, a tiny little bit. But other than that, I wouldn't expect much for EJ from AUD news. But got 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes till that comes. And then hopefully we can get up a little higher, give us some more room to come down and get a trade. What up, Ron? How's it going? Alright guys, we're gonna call it. We know what we're looking for. If we get it, I will be executing it. And you, if that's what your analysis says, do what you want. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow. We got a guest joining us tomorrow. We're gonna have this gentleman joining us tomorrow. Pick his brain a little bit, get some information, maybe learn something you didn't already know. Get some different perspective. It'll be a fun time. But yeah, we will have him. Make sure you go subscribe to him, and we'll be back with back tomorrow, and he will be joining us. Everyone have a good night and trade safe if you're gonna trade.